Welcome back to Sam's Watch Review. In this video, I will show you how to set and operate this watch, Casio G-Shock GA-B2100. And if you want to know more about this watch, you can check our review. I will put the link in the description. Okay, first, you can change the mode by pressing the lower left button. So this one is the time mode. And then next is the world time. And then this one is the stopwatch. And then countdown timer. And then the alarm. And then back to the time mode. So the subdial on the left will point out to the mode, and then if it is in the time mode, then the subdial will point out to the power level of the battery, so low, mid or high. Okay, next you can also jump to the time mode using the mode button, press and hold, so something like this. So this one is in the world time, and then you can press and hold the mode button, and then it will jump to the time mode. Okay. Next, if you want to activate the backlight, use the top right button, this one, okay? And then if you want to use the hand shift feature, for example this one, the minute hand is covering the digital display, you can use the hand shift to move the hands out of the digital display. So press the light and mode button to do that, like this, and the hands will move out from the digital display, okay? And if you want to exit from the hand shift, you can do the same thing, press light and mode button. But for this one, I will just press and hold the mode button, and it will jump to the time mode and exit from the hand shift. Okay. Now if you want to update the time to your smartphone, you can use the lower right button, this one. But this one will only active if you already paired your watch to the smartphone. So now it connects to the smartphone, and now the time is updated, and then move to the correct time. So I set the time wrong on purpose, and now it point out to the correct time. Okay, next, if you want to use the phone finder feature, use the lower right button, press and hold in the time mode, find, and then double beep, and now it tries to find the phone, something like that. Okay. Okay, now if you want to change the display, the view of the digital display, you can use the top left button, press once like this. So this one is the day of the week, and then this one is the time, and then this one is reminder. For this one, it will be active after pairing, okay? And then this one is the calendar or date. So, okay, day of the week, time, reminder, or date. Okay, next, let's do the hands alignment, and I recommend to do that before setting the time, date, and so on. So to do the hands alignment, press and hold the top left button until the digital display shows SUB or sub. Okay, still press and hold, sub, now release. Okay, now we can set the subdial position, so it should point out to 3 o'clock for the alignment or calibration. Okay, it already point out to 3 o'clock, but if not, then you can use the light button to move counterclockwise and start to move clockwise. Okay, and then press the mode button, and now we are aligning the hour and minute hands. It should point out to 12 o'clock or 0 position. Okay, so not pointing out to current time, but to 12 o'clock or 0. Okay, so now you can use the light button or start button to change the position if it is not pointing out to 12 o'clock. Okay, and then after that you can press the adjust button, and done for the hands alignment. Next, we can set the time, date, and so on. So first, make sure we are in the timekeeping mode, and then press and hold the adjust button like this, and then set, beep, and release. Okay, and let's start with the time zone or city. So this one is already paired to the smartwatch, so the city is more complete with that pairing. But if you want to do manually, you can use the light and start button to change the city. So the light button will move to the west, and then start button will move to the east. So for this one, let me set to PKK. Okay, so for the city that is in the watch, we have PKK here for UTC +7, but if I use my smartphone, it will be more complete. Okay, now PKK, and then next press the mode button, and now we are setting the daylight saving. We have three options here, so this one is off, and then on, and then auto. Okay, so for this one I want to set it as off. Next, press the mode button, and now we are setting the second. For the second, you can reset using the start button. If it is 30 or more, it will become 0 with additional minute, like this. But if it is 29 or less, it will become 0 without additional minute. Okay, press the mode button, and now is the hour. You can use the light button to decrease and start button to increase. Okay, mode button, and now is for the minute. Also the same thing, light button will decrease and start button will increase. Okay, and then mode button, and now is the year. Also the same thing. Okay, and then mode button, and now is for the month. Also the same thing, light button decrease and start button increase. And then mode button, and now is for the date. Also the same thing, light and start button. And then mode button, and now is the time format. You can use the start button to change that. So this one is 12-hour format, and this one is 24-hour format. Okay, again mode button, and now is the date format. So for this one you can use month, date, or date, month. But I'm using this one, date, month. Okay, and then press mode button, and now is the language for the day of the week. So this one English, and you can choose these options. So let me set to English. Okay, and then press mode button, and now is the key tone. So will it be with tone or mute? Use the start button to change that. So I will set back to key with tone, and then press the mode button, and now is for the length of the backlight. LT1 meaning 1.5 second, and use the start button to change that. LT3 meaning 3 seconds. Okay, and then press the mode button, and now is for the auto time update. You can set this one on or off, up to you, but it will be active or useful if already paired to your smartphone. Okay, use the start button if you want to change the setting. And then press the mode button, and now is for the power saving. If you want to activate, on. If you want to deactivate, then off. But for this one, let me activate. Okay, and then press the mode button and back to the city selection. And after that, you can press the adjust button and done. For the setting of time and date, for this one, manually or offline. Okay, now let's move on to the next mode, the world time. Press the mode button. So the subdial point out to WT, world time. And for this one, you can use the start button to change the city or scroll through the cities. Okay. And then for the daylight saving, you can use, for example, if you want to activate the daylight saving, you can use the top left button, press and hold. So now you have three options: auto, off, or on. So for this one, let me set as auto, but feel free to choose whichever you want. Okay, and then if you want to exit from the daylight saving setting, you can press the adjust button and done. Okay, so these are the cities if you want to use. Okay, and yes, if you want to use this city as the main city for your watch, you can use the adjust and light button. So for example, if I fly to Tokyo and this one is the time in Tokyo, I can just press the adjust and light button. So now Tokyo becoming the main city for the watch. Okay, this one. And the city that was as the main city or the home city for the timekeeping mode will become the time for the world time. So meaning something like this. So this one is Tokyo time. And if I want to go back to GMT +7 for PKK and so on, you can press the mode button. Now world time, the world time is now PKK for the city. And then you can press the adjust and light button to swap the world time city to the main time keeping home city. Okay, that's all for the world time. You need to try by yourself. And then next we will go to the stopwatch mode or feature. For the stopwatch, You can use it for the basic one, for the elapsed time using the start button. So start, pause, continue, pause, continue, pause or stop, and then reset using the adjust button. Okay, and then from 0 position, if you want to use the stopwatch for split time or lap time, you can select whichever you need. So this one, you can press the adjust button from the 0 position. This one is for split time, and this one is for lap time. For example, let's start for the split time. Okay, so now the watch is ready for the stopwatch in split time function or split time mode. Use the start button to start, and use the top left button for split time. So this one is split time number 1, and then time is still running in the background, and then split time number 2, and then press again split time number 3. So time is running in the background, and the split time will show you the time at the moment you press the adjust button. Okay, and if you want to stop, use the lower right button. Okay, and then use the top left button to reset. Okay, now still in 0 position, you can change the split mode to become the lap mode. So this one, lap mode. So yes, in 0 position, you can change that one. So now for the lap mode, use the start button to start, and then use the top left button to get the lap time. So this one, lap number 1. Okay, and then this one, lap number 2. So for lap time, every time you press the adjust button, you get the lap time, and then the time will start from 0, or the stopwatch will start from 0 for the lap time. Okay, so like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay, that's all for the lap time. And then if you want to stop, use the start button, and then use the adjust button to reset. So for this one, you also need to try by yourself. Okay, and then next, let's go to the countdown timer mode. So for this one, you can set the length of the countdown timer using the top left button, press and hold. Okay, this one is the minute. You can use the light and start button to change the value. So light will decrease and start will increase. So let me set this one as 4. Okay, and then press the mode button, and now we can set the second. Also the same thing, light decrease and start will increase. So let me set as 400. So meaning 4 minutes. Sorry. And then press the mode button, and now back to the setting of the minute. And if you're done with the timer length setting, you can press the adjust button. Okay, now we have timer with length 4 minutes. To start, you can use the start button on the lower right. Okay, and it will count down like this, 3, 56, 55, and so on. And if you want to pause, use the start button also. If you want to continue, also the same thing. If you want to pause, the same thing. And to reset, use the adjust button. Okay, something like that. Next is the alarm mode, or the last mode. You can use the mode button to change to the alarm mode. So for the alarm, this watch has 5 daily alarms. You can use the start button to view those alarms. So alarm number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 hourly signal. Okay, let's go to alarm number 1. If you want to set the alarm time, use the adjust button on the top left, press and hold. Okay, now we can set the hour and minute. Let me set this one as 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can use start button to increase and light button to decrease. Okay, and then press the mode button, and now is the minute. So let me set this one as 15. So 5:15. Okay, and then yes, you can also use the light button to decrease. Okay, and then next you can use the mode button to move to the hour again, or if you have done the setting, you can press the adjust button, and done. Now we have set alarm number 1, 5:15 in the morning, and the alarm is active. So from this view where nothing is flashing or blinking, you can also set the alarm to be on or off using the adjust button. So press once like this. So meaning this one, alarm number 1 is off. This one, alarm number 1 is on at 5:15. Okay, next alarm number 2, also the same method, 3, 4, 5 also. And then for the signal, you can activate by pressing the adjust button on the top left, on or off. Okay, so let me set this one as on. Okay, now press the mode button. We are moving back to the time mode. Oh, sorry, one more thing. For the alarm, you can also do the alarm sound check. So from the alarm mode, press and hold the start button, and it will give beeping sound like this. Okay, one more thing. I cannot find any method to show the diagnostic screen or the LCD check. So sorry about that. If you know how to do that, please put in the comment below. It will be very helpful for me and also for the other viewers. And if you have tips and tricks and so on, please also put there. Thank you. So that's all for this video. Hopefully useful, and have a great day. See you in the next video.